Hi guys, it's ArchieLuxury, and today guys I want to show you a wonderful Instagram channel. That's right, an Instagram channel who's also a great fan of ArchieLuxury. Father.time.luxury.watches. Father.time.luxury.watches. This guy here combines photography with beautiful watches. Have a look here. Look at this. Very, very nice display of watches, and just in a great look at this. His food with watches, his coffee with watches, just great, great photos, great watches, and a great lifestyle. Look at this beautiful cigar. And you can click on any of these pictures here inside Instagram and see the lifestyle. Look at this. What a wonderful way to enjoy a cigar. So there you go, guys. Check out father.time.luxury.watches. Father Time Luxury Watches. Check it out, guys. You will love it. Hi guys, it's your Pontiff, ArchieLuxury, on the Paul Pluta channel. I'm doing a paid review, paid wristwatch review for Chaos Sizzle, aka Sizzler Boy. Quick wristwatch check. I'm wearing the Rolex Explorer 2 because everything else was pinched. It was robbed. Okay, I've got a Speedmeister, but that's in the bank safe. Can't give more stuff to the burglars. Okay, guys, today I'm doing a paid review, and this is for Chaos Swizzle. Now, he's done a few reviews. He did a review for me in the past, but I can hardly remember it. It was so long ago. I'll put a link if I can remember, but you know what Archie's like. Guys, the important thing is we want to review this collection, and what do we think? And we need to answer a question. So, this collection here, what do we got? Sizzle Whizzle. Okay, so what he's got some cool pieces. He's got some really nice pieces. He has, okay, let's have a look at what he's got. He's got a Rolex Oyster Quartz Day Date. This was a birth year watch. I gotta be totally honest with you, I don't think it's a good birth year watch. I think the quartz Rolexes are ticking time bombs. Once those circuits get fiked, I mean, an electronic circuit doesn't necessarily last forever. It may last forever, but it may not. Yeah, I'd be saying piss that off before it stops. That's my own view. The next piece he's got is he's got a Rolex Daytona. Now, his pictures haven't been that great, and when he took these pictures, he uses a damn flash. The most horrible photos you'll ever... Guys, if you're taking photos of your watches, you've got to use natural lighting. Do never, ever use a flash. A flash is for when you're at an orgy and you're taking a souvenir pic in a dark room. If you're photographing watches, you want natural light. If you use flash, even on nice condition pieces, they'll look awful. So don't do that. He's got a Rolex Daytona, which he says was his dad's. Now, he gifted his dad a two-tone Submariner bluesy, and his dad gave him the Daytona, his old watch. It's a, obviously this was, I'm not sure whether it's a Zenith movement or a Rolex movement, but it's still a vintage Daytona. It's a classic Daytona. That's a beautiful thing to have, a steel Daytona. My God, I can understand why you don't want to sell that. I personally, my advice on that would be I'd send it to Kenny Nguyen, Jewelers on Time, and get it sympathetically restored, not over polished. You want someone who does vintage to get it looking just touched up. Then he's got another interesting piece. He's got a two-tone Submariner, steel and gold. And normally people, when they go two-tone Submariners, they go for the blue dial, the bluesy. But he's gone for the black, which is quite nice. Nothing wrong with that. He's put it on a rubber strap. That's okay. I personally think that watch look so much better on the bracelet, but hey, he's got a lot of emotional attachment to some of these watches. He says that's the watch he had when he got married, when he got a job, he did this. Man, nobody really cares. Remember this, when you're dead, they're not going to build a monument to you. Very unlikely, I'm afraid. Yeah, so what? So what? He's got a few other things there. He has got a Zenith El Primero in solid rose gold. Not the bracelet, just the head. He's also got a ArchieLuxury Master Compressor chronograph, solid rose gold. That's a monster. He's also got a JLC Memovox. That's the alarm type watch. A Rolex Date Submariner in steel. I think it's a 41. And he's got a ladies Datejust 28, which he says belonged to his previous wife. Now, whatever you do, don't tell the current wife it belonged to the previous wife, because she won't want to bloody wear it. So just be aware of that. Okay, what do I think? Now, Sizzle Whizzle, he's a bit of a tricky dicky. He likes to, I think this collection, I got to be totally honest with you. There's some nice pieces. He's a bit of a deal master. Okay, he's a deal master. Because somebody who buys a Memovox, you buy that because it's good bang per buck on the secondary market. Why do you buy a Zenith solid gold? Good buy. It's peanuts, pennies in the dollar on the secondary market. It's ditto to the ArchieLuxury Master Compressor. Now, his collection, I'll be honest with you, I think he's bought a whole stack of stuff because it was cheap. And he likes a bargain. He likes a bargain. In fact, Chaos Sizzle offered me a deal on some Rolex, on my Patek, on my Louis Vuitton watch boxes. Then he reneges on the deal. And I don't really care, but he's a deal master. Now, he then comes to me with a dilemma. So firstly, what do I think of his collection? Personally, I don't mind it. I think he's got some really nice stuff there. He's got some really nice stuff. And he's got some stuff that I wouldn't really keep. Now, he then comes and tells me, I love the way people justify decisions. He then comes to me and says, the JLC Master Compressor and the Zenith El Primero Rose Gold Chronograph, he says, too big. They're too big for him. Holy shit, Batman. And you know, this is a bit of a problem. Why did you buy them in the first place? Because they were cheap, I imagined. I mean, they are great watches, but they're kind of models that aren't super popular, okay? So then he comes to me and says, I've got a question. The question is, should I trade the JLC Master Compressor Chronograph Diver in gold, the Zenith Gold Defy 21, he says, and the steel sub for a 116618 blue Submariner. That's a yellow gold Submariner. And I got to be totally honest with you. I did the numbers. We did a review on the stream, on my daily live stream. Man, the problem is nobody wants, besides that steel sub, a dealer doesn't want the bloody Master Compressor or the Zenith, okay? I'm not saying they're toxic garbage, but they're toxic garbage on the resale market. They're actually quite good watches. JLC makes amazing watches. Zenith, best in the business. However, when you've got it in solid gold, hard to sell. Now, Sizzle, Chaos Sizzle, man, what you got to do is, to get out of this situation, you need to sell those. Ignore the Submariner date, because I think that's something I wouldn't be selling. Those 2 gold pieces, you need to sell that to the retail customer. You got to find that customer. Otherwise, you will be screwed on the trade value. So my advice to you, I tell you what my advice to you is, and I said this in the paid review on the live stream, I would be saying, well, if you love your Submariners, why don't you keep the steel, keep the 2-tone you've got, and add a gold. 3 Submariners. What a great idea. I would get rid of the Zenith, get rid of the Master Compressor, and get rid of the day-date Oyster Quartz, because when that circuit, when it shits itself, it's fiked. Now, those 3 watches are not actually super hot. You gotta find the end user who wants that. You gotta find the purist who wants that shit, and you're gonna get a fair price. Now, I'll be honest with you, Sizzle, Chaos, Whizzle, Dizzle, Sizzler, you're not gonna be able to trade that in with a dealer. A dealer doesn't want the shit you've got. He wants good stuff. And that's why when I probed Chaos Sizzle, he told me the steel sub was actually the glue in that transaction, meaning the dealer's taking a punt on the JLC and a punt on the gold Zenith because he doesn't bloody want them. He wants the steel. If without the steel, he's not interested. Now, what you got to do is, Sizzle boy, is you gotta tell you this. You gotta dump that shit to the end user customer. You gotta find it. So I would go on forums, do what you have to do. Obviously, you gotta take precautions so you don't get ripped off or defrauded. But I would sell that shit. You got to sell it yourself. Then you can look at buying a solid gold sub. And there's no rush. Solid gold subs are not. I think they're going to come down a bit more. My own view. I would be selling that shit off, trying to get as much as you can. Find someone who's in love with each of those. Get rid of them. In future, don't just buy what's cheap. Buy what you like, because now we've got a problem where you just turn around and say, I'll just trade it into a dealer. A dealer will skin you alive. A dealer will skin you alive, man. It's not the way to make money. So there you go, guys. That is my opinion. Tell me what you think. What do I think of his collection? I think it's good. I'd personally be getting rid of the solid gold oyster quartz. Get rid of, if he says they're too big for him. I personally, big guy would actually, I like those, but I wouldn't buy them because they're soft in the second, they're just, that's the problem. They're not easy to get in and out of. They're kind of hard. But you got to find that end user punter, otherwise you will be the dealers will screw you. So, nice collection. Whatever you do, my advice to you is, the ladies' watch, keep it, but don't tell your new wife that it belonged to the ex-wife. The date sub, steel, keep it. The two-tone sub, keep it. Your dad's Daytona, passed down, keep that. The Memovox, I don't mind the Memovox. The Memovox is a steel watch that is impossible to sell. Nobody wants it, which is unfair because the JLC is a great watch. But I'm just telling you the truth. Nobody wants the bloody thing. Even me, I don't even want to swap these cut up boxes for that shit. So, yeah, that's my opinion. Guys, like, subscribe, and tell your friends. That's the advice. Chaos Sizzle. I'm ArchieLuxury. Guys, paid reviews keep me full-time. Without paid reviews, I cannot survive. Like, subscribe, tell your friends. $50 for a paid review, $100 for a paid review, and a live stream discussion. I'm ArchieLuxury. See you in the next one. Hi guys, it's ArchieLuxury. Guys, I want to talk to you about David SW. David SW, David SW. Guys, if you are in America, if you are looking for a Rolex watch of your dreams, in fact, if you're looking for a contemporary modern wristwatch, I strongly advise you to look at David SW. Guys, don't play the dealer games. Don't bring in chocolates or Krispy Kremes for your dealer hoping to get a Rolex at retail. It's futile. Please, guys, save your dignity. Keep some pride. Go to David SW. I would highly recommend David SW, David SW. If you're in America and you're looking for a watch, go to David SW, David SW, David SW. Hey guys, ArchieLuxury on the YouTube sensation, the Paul Pluta channel. Guys, I need you to help me out, guys. I can't survive on Google Ads alone. I need you to request a paid review. $50 US, look down in the description. $50 US, I will review your collection. I'll tell you what I think of it, and I'll give you some pointers. The other thing is, guys, you can sponsor me on Patreon. Patreon allows you to pay a couple bucks a month, $1, $2, $5, whatever you want, and it keeps me going on YouTube. Because, guys, I'm in a niche. Nobody can make money out of the views I get. The views are crap because it's a small, specialized area, and I don't talk about garbage for the sake of views. Guys, sponsor me on Patreon, look down below, and I will see you in the next one.